Hi friends, happy Monday. My name is Michelle Caudle and I'm the Director of Children's Ministries at Los Altos United Methodist Church. Today for our Maker Monday project, we are going to make a Fruit of the Spirit galette. Now, we've been talking about the Fruit of the Spirit over the last couple weeks during our time for children during worship. And we know that the Fruit of the Spirit is definitely not actual fruit, and it's also not a fruit pie, but I thought we would have a lot of fun making this. This is super easy. We are going to use pre-made pie dough, and the recipe that I use calls for 4 cups of cut fruit, juice from half of a lemon, a little cornstarch, and brown sugar. And if you want to add a little bit of extra flavor, you can by adding some vanilla stuff. I'm going to add flavor with ginger because I love ginger. And I just have some fresh ginger that I'm going to grate into my fruit. It's not many ingredients, doesn't take too much work. Probably the best part of it is arranging all of the fruit and making it look pretty. But that really takes the most time. So I'm going to start. I've already washed and taken the stickers off of my fruit. I have nectarines, peaches, and plums. But you can use this with like literally any type of fruit. Doesn't matter. This is just what's in season. So I'm going to start by slicing all of my fruit, and I'm going to put it in this bowl that will hopefully be about 4 cups. It's not exact. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so once you have all of your fruit cut, you're going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, juice from half a lemon, and any flavoring you want. The cornstarch helps the fruit's juices to come out and become all like juicy and jammy and yummy. My half a lemon and squeeze it in. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do is add in some fresh ginger. This just gives it an extra boost of flavor. Let's see, I've already peeled this, but I'm going to cut a little bit off. And I would say like 1 inch of fresh ginger is going to be plenty. That comes out to about a tablespoon, I think. You just grate it in. Alright, so now I'm going to mix it up, and I'm just going to use my hands. think that's mixed up. My fingers are gross enough. So I'm going to wash my hands and set this aside. Alright, so we're letting our fruit juices meld together for about 15 minutes. And while we do that, we'll roll out our dough. So, cookie sheet, parchment paper. Turn that over so it stays flat. And I have read the instructions on my pre-made pie dough, because who wants to make their own pie dough? It's not worth it. And I'm going to open it up carefully. And roll it out. You could also use frozen puff pastry, and again, you just follow the instructions on the box. Okay, so my dough is almost too big for the pan, but that's okay because we're going to fold it over a little bit. And now we wait, I'm going to say about 10 more minutes now for my fruit juices to keep working. And this is a great opportunity to clean. One of the things I've learned during quarantine when I can't leave my space is how important it is to clean up as you go. I think that's a life lesson that I am going to take from sheltering in place. My fruit has been sitting for about 15 minutes, and I'm going to start arranging it on my pie dough. Now, I think you can get really fancy with it, or you can just slop it on. You want to leave at least an inch around the edge because we're going to fold it over. I think I've cut too much fruit and it may not all fit, and that's okay. I'm thinking that my pie dough came with 2, and I may just end up using that second crust after all. We'll see. I think it's fine. I'm going to stuff it all on. You want a nice, fruity, beautiful, I may just not use the uglier pieces. Okay, so I think I'm happy. Got just a little bit of fruit left over, so I overestimated. I've got all of this like juice at the bottom of the bowl. I'm going to pour that on. Alright, so now we're just going to fold the edges over. And it doesn't need to be perfect. Try not to break the pie crust at all. But The best thing to do is stick this in the fridge for 15 minutes. So we're going to do that. Bye-bye. Hi friends, doesn't this look great? Oh man, I can't wait to eat this. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit, and then I think I'm going to take it over to my mom's house because it's her birthday today. And I think we'll really enjoy cutting into this and talking about how we can embody the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Because the fruit of the Spirit is already in us. We don't need to eat any fruit. We don't need to talk about it. We live it in our everyday lives as we follow Jesus. Have a great week, and I can't wait to see all of your delicious galettes. Bye!